Friends, welcome back. Big Dino Plays. It has been a monumental day of Kingdom Death. I have played Kingdom Death from the moment I got up until the time I'm about to go to bed. But I'm so frothing the game at the moment. I reckon I spent about 2 hours today just like buzzing over how exciting the game was. End of the last episode, we talked through the plan. We are going to hunt down a level 3 Flower Knights. We're taking some good survivors, but I wouldn't say we're taking our best survivors. We're going to try and level these guys up. So maybe Jonas would be considered one of our best. His name is Jonas. Dun, dun, dun. Yeah, level 3 Flower Knight should be a good time. Layla, Serena, Barry the Cyborg, and Deirdre. So let's go. We'll nip over here and we'll have a look at who we've got. It's a showdown with the Flower Knight. You've all seen him. You all know him. He's a champion. We're starting here. We've got these hunt events. Mineral gathering, herb gathering are going to appear at this point right before. 2 steps before. And our basic hunt events, I've got to tell you, if I flip Bone Eaters, I'm just not facing them. It's fucking way too late at night. And I'd have to just stop and set it up tomorrow. All right, let's have a look. So we've got a couple of things to do. So this guy, he has Squeamish. If he gains thingy, he loses all of his survival. He does not have any stinky gear, so he is fine. Layla, she has all of those things. She cannot gain disorders, which is amazing. Serena, Vermin Obsession. She has the sword, and believe it or not, she is rocking Deno's sword gear. Serena also has a Lanternism with photo access, 1 strength and evasion, while she has a death token. She has a single death token, which is very nice. Barry. Come on, Barry. The Spear. And Deirdre. Deirdre's going to do not much in this showdown except for not die. So let's depart. We will depart and let us begin. So our first is a random hunt event, and we flip 63. I feel like 63 is statue for some reason, and that doesn't feel good. Thank goodness it's not statue, it's feet. Is everyone insane? No, everyone is not insane. All right. If any survivor insane, they clutch the ground for dear life. And that's it. All right, so we have one, two, three, four, five, eight. Yeah. All right, so the only person who's not insane is Serena. Great. Deirdre, we'll start with her. So she has to roll another hunt event. 82. Deirdre flips consuming grass. We do not have any whips, so we will roll 4 stragglers. So the first one is Serena. She rolls a 6. Next one will be Jonas. Jonas rolls a 4, but he is prepared, so he adds his hunt XP to a roll, so it's not Jonas. Layla. It's not Layla. So Serena's currently the person. Barry. Good one, Barry. Oh, Barry the Cyborg. Fall off the ground, Barry. All right, Barry. Barry rolls a 1. At the end of your showdown, your body blossoms into a whirl of immaculate green grass. Dead. But it's at the end of the showdown. Does it say anything about archive your gear? Nope. All right, Barry, you're dead from consuming grass, mate. It's been fun having you hang out with us. I know he's our romanticist. That's fine. Barry can just die. That reminds me, our romanticist, when he leaves, he gets to do two things. Let's have a look. So, he's departed with 6 or more Lumi, so he gains a progress, and he has an epiphany, imagination. So, I don't know what that does. Let's have a look. So what does an epiphany do? Oh, you can spend Lumi to gain a rank in weapon proficiency? That seems fun. Alright, I need to figure out how epiphanies work because I don't think I've seen them before. This is fun to be learning something right at this point. Knowledge. Epiphany. It does not replace the old knowledge. So whoever gains a new knowledge, it does not replace the old one. So does that mean he gains imagination as well? Fun. So when he departs, he gains a random knowledge from the knowledge deck, and he will gain Mirror Eyes 3. Not much help to Barry. But maybe Barry, oh, it's not a fighting art. All right, so do we let Barry die or do we re-roll on our table? I think I'm just going to let Barry die and then we'll try and level up to imagination. Life is your creation. All right, Barry's dying from grass. Come on, Barry. So Deirdre, she can roll 93. It's a lost survivor. We have innovated pictographs. We shall do nothing with that. Serena doesn't have to. Layla, she rolls a 13. Blech. 13's fucking nightmare, isn't it? Overload. Oh, Layla, she falls to her knees. And she rolls collective toil. She loses D10 survival. She loses 7 survival. Guess what? She can't gain disorders. We have collective toil. And so she rises to her feet and we gain +2 endeavours if any survivor returns, which seems likely. Our last Wanderlust champion, 87. 87 is Weeping Faces. We will not be drinking from the water, but we do have to roll again on the hunt board before moving again. 99, we've just made it to the portcullis. We do not have the key. We roll again. This has been the longest hunt event ever. 25. Titans in the dark. Monster level brain damage. So Straggler. Jonas, no. Layla. Serena. Barry. Shut up, Barry. So it's Layla or Serena. Yeah, it's not Layla, so it's Serena. She's not prepared. Serena rolls on the Titans in the dark, and she rolls 1d10. She rolls a 6, suffer monster level event damage to a random hit location. Serena, you suffer 2 damage to your waist. I'm sure you'll be okay. We can move on. The next card here. It's an Ark Survivor Hunt event. Oh, it's happening. It's happening. I was thinking to myself, nah, I don't need to play one more. I'll just go to bed. That's it. It's been a long night. No, let's go. Okay, let's go. 9. Blossoming Fields. The event revealer rolls 1d10. Our event revealer in this one is Layla. 2. Downwind. The monster gains a +1 accuracy token and moves to here, which is lucky that I said to do that thing. If it starts to show down, he ambushes us. Nope, that does not happen. Here. A dead warrior. No one's going to do that, so we're just going to roll a hunt event. 53. We get Mask Maker. Can you believe we get Mask Maker? Who is that? Is it Serena? Oh, Serena, you can definitely ditch something. You can ditch a skull helm. 1, 2, 3. So we're going to cash in a skull helm for the Mask Maker. She's going to be wearing 2 masks. Assuming we need to, actually, because you roll a dice. Rolls a 9. Mask Maker. Give your survivor a new name. It must be different and +1 survival for naming a new survivor. All right, Serena. We're going to call you Venus. So what mask do you get, Venus? We're going to roll the d10. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. It's 5, 6. I feel like that's the death mask. That's not me cheating. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. If you have no affinities, gain +4 luck and survive -4 to all affinity rolls. Venus, your skull helm's gone, but in place we're going to get a man mask. This hunt phase has already been the wildest one I've had. Just absolutely wild. Mask Maker, man mask. Stupid thing to get. I'm going to be able to make that even more rank too. Unreal. Venus, other. And we get a man mask. We're then going to have to reset this. Boom. That's going to lose 2. And then everything's going to lose 1 because we don't have clothed and satiated anymore. Next one. Random hunt event. 1, 2, 3, 4. Purple. 92. Did we just get more founding stones? Have we continued our failed start? 1 frame event damage, 1 founding gold starting gear. Survivors with 3 understanding also gain 1d10 insanity. Okay. I don't have room for founding stones. Manage to party survivors. What was it? 1 insanity, and then everyone else gets lots of insanity. Anyone with 3 insanity, if they're understanding. All right, so Jonas gets another 3, and Thingy gets another 8. So Jonas. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Done. Last one of these is a random hunt event. 20. I don't even know what to say about this, this showdown. It's been absolutely outrageous, this hunt phase already. It's been like the longest one I've done. 20 dry lands. The survivors suffer heat exhaustion. Each survivor loses 1d1 survival. Manage survivors. Everyone loses a survival. Do we have any dreamists? Venom, frailsm, volantism, romanticism, ambitionism? No. And then we choose to press on, or if they're wearing fur or heavy gear. So Layla loses 1d5 survival. She loses 1, good. And then if any survivor has a pickaxe, we gain an iron. Great. We make it to the forest gate. We move to the forest gate. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So this is back to the top. It is Jonas. We will test the gate and we roll a 5 to start off with. So -1 attribute token. Everyone will gain a -1 strength. -1 strength. -1 strength. -1 strength. -1 strength. And -1 strength. So that is 5, which takes us to 10, which is a begrudging welcome. And then if we choose 1, 2, 3 bleeding tokens, so that will be on Deirdre. She will gain a bleeding token. Barry, no. Venus, no. Layla will gain a bleeding token. Jonas, probably don't want Jonas to die, so we'll put our last bleeding token on. Yeah, Venus. And that will do. Actually, Barry is dying, isn't he? Yeah, so we'll put it on Barry, not Venus. That's it. We test the gate, so all survivors gain 1d5 insanity and 1 understanding. So manage departing survivors, gain an understanding. Venus achieved insight. Her insight roll is a 9. Sure it is. Hunt phase, she gains a permanent accuracy, Venus. She gains insight, explore. We'll also whip ourselves out a new pattern card and we flip the tithe box. And we move back to here. Oh, we also gain 1d5 insanity. How much insanity do we get? We gain 4. All right, first Flower Night card we flip is Pool of Secrets. One survivor may nominate themselves to investigate. Heal 1 permanent injury of your choice. Do we have any permanent injuries? No. We're fine. We will not do that. Move to here. This is a third person down. Shower. Each survivor one at a time. We'll start at the top. Jonas rolls an 8. Gain 1 armor to your body, buddy. Layla rolls a 9. Gain 1 armor to your body. Venus rolls a 5. Gain 1 armor to your body. This is going well so far. The next person rolls a 9, gain 1 armor to your feet. Can we full set it? Of course we can. Gain 1 armor at your feet. Okay, so we're on to mineral gathering, herb gathering, tuning, and then the hunt event. So we will do mineral gathering first. So, don't got a box for your toys, fresh out of bum bum, but we're still making noise, making noise. Mineral gathering. So we have 2 people with pickaxes. The first is Layla, and Layla rolls an 8. So Layla gains a scrap basic resource. I'm going to put that in storage straight away. Resolve all rolls on mineral gathering. The other person is Jonas. He rolls a 6. He will take an iron and then does his pickaxe break? No, which is lucky. Another iron. Good start. Now, I reckon we send our guy down and we just like roll like crazy. He hasn't used his lifetime reroll. We know he's going to die. We just go straight down the bottom, all the way. Worm tunnels. It's an 8. We'll spend 2 survival to go down the crystal lake. This guy, Barry's dying, right? So Barry's going to go all the way and just give us a freaking haul. He doesn't have a whip, so he adds +2 to the result. Come on, Barry. Barry rolls a 7. Now, Barry could... He rolls a 6. He could take the iron, or he could try and re-roll. Barry's going to spend his lifetime... This is a dumb play. Barry spends his lifetime re-roll. Oh. He doesn't have a whip, does he? No. Oh, Barry, you idiot. Gain a random disorder. You get absent seizures and 3 insanity. We could have taken an iron there from 6. I wanted to go all the way to the Lantern City and get a piece of gear of our choice from the blacksmith location. That would have been nice. Trash a leather shield. Okay, so that's done. Oh, any survivor can descend the worm tunnels. All right, well, we'll send down Layla. She rolls an 8, so she gains an iron. She doesn't have a whip. She'll go again. A 10, so she gets 2 iron. Oh, Layla, she can't get disorders. She's wildly insane. If she rolls a 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 here, it is an amazing call. She's got to do it. Oh, take 2 iron or do it. Nah, do it. Fuck it. 6. 4 iron and 3 scrap. So that is a total of 6 iron so far. I'm just putting that straight in. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's those, and 3 scrap basic resources. 1, 2, 3. Okay. Someone else could run down there. Who else could run down? Do you want to run down there, Scout? You can't really die. Yeah, Scout will go down. Gets a 1, gains a random disorder. Tiny arachnophobia. That's nice. Actually, I don't think we have that one in the deck. We just put career in. Fear of the dark. That's fine. We won't roll anymore. We'll take that as a haul. Let's do herb gathering. Everyone gains a survival. We still don't have cooking, so we don't get any benefit from that. Everyone gains a survival. Nothing from the first one. 9 is 19 plus 11 is 30. 43. And 45, so we gain 2 fresh acanthus, and that's it. 2 fresh acanthus, it's wonderful. I can't believe we rolled onto that. That's so good. 2 fresh acanthus. We move on. We do tuning. So the Manhunter lets us tune with a sonorous rest. I think everyone's going to take survival here. Jonas, he gets to take 1, 2, 3, 4 survival. Layla, she will take 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 survival. Venus, max survival. And Barry, 5 survival. Deirdre, 1, 2. Doesn't really matter what she does. We have innovated storytelling, so we roll a play with shadow puppets and we roll a lovely Lantern 10. We won't be taking that. And we use Barry's lifetime reroll at this point, or did I already use it? Did I use Barry's lifetime reroll? I think I did. We don't want random fighting arts. We just roll 2 pluses. Actually, I don't think we can take a random fighting art on many people. Oops, we do actually have to do one more of these, and it is choking heat, body armor, each survivor 1 at a time. Barry. So what does it say? All survivors wearing armor at the body location roll on the table. So Barry is wearing armor. He rolls a 2, so reduce armor points at your body by half. 1, 2, 3. Venus, she rolls a 9, gain a movement token, and reduce 1, 2, 3, 4. Layla, she is not. Jonas is, and he rolls a 2, which is 1, 2, 3. We're done, we make it. It's been a crazy, crazy hunt phase, but we got there in the end. We'll apply arrival bonuses, and we will set up our showdown. So the guy has 9 basics. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 5 advanced. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Is that all? Why has he got so many advanced cards? Why has he got so many cards that he doesn't get used? This guy is extremely variable. Done. Shuffle these. Done. We have to get a random terrain card and a flower patch. A beheaded corpse, great. The flower patch. Go here. Done. All right, let's set it up. Scout. All right. We did not ambush the monster. He did not ambush us. So we simply will move straight over into the showdown. The Flower Knight, he's a champion. Look at him go. So Legendary. Whenever a survivor enters the fairy ring, remove one of their -1 luck tokens. If they have none, they instead gain a -1 luck token. Well, this is interesting. This is very interesting. A legendary card to kick us off. This could be an interesting challenge. So we will have our turn, which means everyone gets blown away. Oh yeah, we need to do this, don't we? We will jump in our stone face. Jonas has to go first. So I'll do Jonas. Because I just remembered Jonas is in blue. Barry. Shut up, Barry. Fucking love Barry. All right, Jonas has to go first. Jonas is speed with his guitar. We'll do it such this. Jonas is going to harvest the flower patch. He gets a random flower resource because he has +2 to his roll. Can't see what even is happening there. There we go. We get ourselves an osseous bloom, which is wonderful, and a luck token. We will move 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 into there. So we lose our luck token. Actually, there's a hypnotic failure on top. So I think we will not go all the way in. We will just go to there. There. And that will be his action. We'll then do Venus. She's movement 6. You know, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. So Venus is going to swing using a dash. So let's just check this out. So Venus gains 1 accuracy and 1 strength with swords. Venus's guitar mastery, which is good. And she gains +1 accuracy and +1 strength and +1 evasion when she's carrying a death token. She will swing with the Griswoldo. She rolls 3 hits, hypnotic deflection, this thing, and this thing. She gets to roll a wound attempt and then decide. Griswoldo, and we get +6 luck when attempting to wound a parry hit location. That is a fail. So we will spend a Guardian reroll to get into a critical. We don't need that. Hypnotic deflection is wounded, which will be 1, 2 wounds because we are savage on the Griswoldo. That lets us do a block for free with Fetosaurus. The Guardian reroll. Who's got Guardian in this showdown? Barry. Deirdre's got it. Layla's got Guardian. Yeah, we'll use Layla. She can't be stopped. Next one. That's a critical, so we'll do this reflex here. Done. Another 1. We don't get savage on that. And winning this one. It's another critical, and he gains a -1 accuracy token. Good work, Venus. What is on top? At this point, do we just pound again? Griswoldo again? Sure. Hit. 1, 2. So wounding, that's a wound, can't be savage. And all survivors in the monsters facing suffer brain damage, so she's going to suffer none. The only person who's going to suffer any is Jonas. I think you'll be okay. 1, 2. And wounding this one, she rolls a critical, which does nothing. Bash and knockback 5. She's movement 6, isn't she? Attacker is adjacent. They're viciously kicked away. The attacker suffers bash and knockback 5. What can we do about that reaction? We're not using a Qatar. She's about to die. Heart of the Woods. Oh no, she's fine. So she's done. Her turn is over. Jonas will spend a survival to surge, or dash rather. What's on top? Yep. He's got venom attack. He hits twice. And so it gains a venom token. We get that, and we get that. We can cancel the out reaction on our first chosen hit location. So that is a wound. And then that one. That is a fail to wound, so we'll spend a Guardian reroll. And we wound. The attacker gains 1 courage. Don't know why he's 10 understanding. And he's happily knocked down. What's on top of the hit location deck? We have a Fey breastplate. Alright, the dude who's about to die, Barry, dash 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. He gets into the rear, he loses a luck token. The Zanbato he's about to swing with is deadly though. So he'll attempt to hit. He rolls a 5, which thanks to his accuracy and being in the rear is a thing. He crits on a 10, but he wounds on anything but a 1. We have another Guardian reroll. Got 1 left after this, so that's a wound. 1 courage. He spends a survival. That does 2 wounds. 1, 2. And there's an impervious hit location. At this point, we're all in. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. For her. She'll spend a survival to dash. Monster Claw. Hits twice. Impervious and a retreating feint. So with Monster Claw, she goes to luck. She goes to 9s, critting on 9s. And she is wounding on 5 6s. So 6s to wound. We'll do this one first. That's a 7, so it's an impervious, so we don't do a wound. This one, critting on a 9. That's not a crit. He moves towards the centre of the board. He's already in the centre of the board. We have another parry on top. Zanbato, she'll spend a survival to surge. Fist and Tooth. Hits 3 times. Not my favourite. 1, 2, 3. Sweet. Alright, so it's a 9 to crit. That's a 6. Do we attempt to re-roll that with Guardian and get a critical? Nope, we're fine. So perform basic action targeting the attacker. The basic action is speed 3, which goes to speed 4. Accuracy 2+, she is evasion 3. So that goes to 5, and it goes to 6 because of the -1 accuracy. So 6 is the hit. That's 1 hit. Its damage is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 damage to the waist. She'll attempt to crit the next location. She fails. He'll perform basic action, targeting us again. Hits once. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We'll attempt to wound this last location. We wound, we roll an 8. That is a wound. That's the end of our turn. A retreating feint is on top. It's his turn. He will draw an AI card. Venomous Sting. There are threats in the fairy ring. So I'm going to surge with Venus and dash. Movement 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. She'll swing with Griswoldo. 3 hits, including a perfect hit. 1, 2. Ah, trap. Place the attacker in front of the monster. They gain a +1 luck token. All survivors are doomed to perform basic action targeting the attacker. So basic action targeting the attacker. There's 4, which means it's damage 6 now. This is unfortunate. Michiko, no, Venus is evasion 3, so 2 and 5 miss. 8's hits, 6, head and waist. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Waist, 1, 2, 3. So she has to gain a waist roll. And she doesn't have any bonuses to that. She rolls a 3, it's gained 2 bleeding tokens. She actually has another bleeding token from when she got kicked out of the ring before. That's it. She now does the closest threat in facing, which is the Jonas. 4 speed. Hitting Jonas with this attack. We'll take the Lantern 10 with High Roller. We'll dodge with the other one. It's no hits. If the attack did not suffer any, the target suffers 2 bleeding tokens. 1, 2. That's the end of his turn. But, oh, the trap is top decked. All right, well, let's surge with Barry. Because we know Barry's dying. To hit with the Zanbato. Barry hits and top decks the trap. He gains a +1 luck token. Perform basic action targeting the attacker. For speed. Barry is evasion 5. So that is 4 misses. It's now our turn. So everyone gets knocked back 5 from Heart of the Woods. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that means everyone gains a bleed token and everyone's going to come back in and lose a luck token. Oh, Venus has got 4 bleed. Lose a luck token. Layla, 1 bleed, lose a luck. Jonas, lose a luck, 1 bleed. Yep, okay, so we're going to do Michiko. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's not Michiko, it's Venus. Swing with the Griswoldo. Perfect hit on 1 results in a 3. 3 is a hit as well, so retreating feint, and that. If she gets a critical, it's a savage wound. She does get a critical. 1, 2, wounding the other one. That is a wound. He'll go in. He'll swing with his digging claws. He hits 3 times, which means we get the venom token. 1, 2. Oh my god, trapped again. All survivors are doomed. So Jonas is about to take some punishment here. Actually, they'll spend survival. Oh, does it say all survivors are doomed? No. Yeah, so we'll keep the other ones out by spending a survival on Layla and Barry. Perform basic action. Target the attacker, Jonas. 4 speed. 9, 7, 8, 4. What's Jonas's toughness? Evasion 3. So 2 goes to 5, goes to 6. So that is 3 hits. He has not used his deflect, unfortunately. However, these are only damage 4. Head, boot, hand. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Jonas will spend a survival to surge. He will swing 3 times. He hits twice. That triggers a wound. Jonas will spend his level in Venom Edge to 3 or to 2. He'll spend his High Roller to gain a luck token and a flower resource, boom, the Lantern Bloom, and then he will simply roll a sharp roll here and successfully defeat the Flower Knight at level 3. That fight is wildly unbalanced. That needs some errata. Hopefully in the Campaigns of Death we will see an increase in difficulty on that guy. I mean, there was some threat there to our survivors dying from bleed tokens, whatever, but we wounded him on 2+ on everyone. He's got feints, but you know, you can get luck pretty quickly. I suppose the attenuating weeds made a difference. 8 flower resources. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 4 basic. Sleeping Virus Flower. 1, 2, 3, 4. And we get a Sleeping Virus Flower. Okay, so did anyone need weapon proficiency points? Layla, you did not. Venus, you did not. Barry's dead. Dead from the grass. Gain a Graves bonus. How good. And we also get cannibalized. That's a shame. That's a real shame. Okay, so we gain sense memory. We're also going to gain 3 additional basic resources from our morgue and cannibalize. 1, 2, 3. How good has cannibalize been actually? Cannibalize and Marrowism is amazing. Complete the showdown. We get a Lanternist, we get an Ambitionist, and we get 6 returning survivors. We'll nip over here to the timeline. We add sense memory, story event. We'll just quickly do that because I don't think we're going to make anything. We don't have pottery. We don't have sculpture or Song of the Brave. We don't need anything else. We may make a satchel, but I don't think so. Okay, let's look at Perfect Punt. When I read this for the first time, my brain literally melted. I could not believe what I was reading. It was glorious. Absolutely glorious, I tell you. Perfect punt. The game, the awaited, stained. Perfect punt. Here we go. Set up my archive up to 4 founding stones, and we roll 1d10 and add our construction points. We do have 4 founding stones, and thus we shall archive 4 founding stones. We roll 5. Our dream project is 6. 4 founding stones gets us to 15. It's an excellent construction. Jolly good show. Jolly good show. Departing survivors gain +1 strength and +1 luck tokens up to the survival up to the settlement's limit and a reroll token. And we will now make preparations. So we get to start with some gear in our next Ark Survivors campaign. And so I'm going to do a People of the Sun with Ark Survivors. So we will be archiving a few bits and pieces, but main gist will be a rawhide set, a couple of monster tooth necklaces, maybe a few other bits and pieces, but I'll worry about that later. Maybe I might archive Grimjaw actually. I reckon Grimjaw might be a tasty idea. Set us up for that in a big way. Grimjaw, maybe the Vespertine bow. Blood Drink is definitely a chance. Yep. Great. And now we do secret meeting. No, we do Black Harvest, I should say. Black Harvest. So we got up to level 2 for Nightmare Corn. We pick with a Gatherer. The Gatherer will be someone who is on their way out. Poor Fen rolls a 5. Does he have to roll anything? No, he just gains motion sickness disorder. They just gain motion sickness disorder. It's my apologies to do this to you, mate. But you have 0 presence. And we will nominate 1 survivor to be a restorer. Okay, so we can... I do have a cell in storage. So I could archive this cell to guarantee we get that out. What do we need? We still need 2 cell. I think I'm better off trying to raw dog this. Oh, don't do that, Denham, if it doesn't work. 5+ raw dog with a reroll, or archive it. We have to get 2 more. Nah, I'm going to 5+. I'm going to raw dog it. A survive with a lifetime reroll. Deno raw dogs, as always, couldn't be stopped even if he tried. Melvin, you've done a great job. And that is our calcified Greaves. We've just picked them up. We don't need that calcified Juggernaut blade, so we're not going to dig that up. Oof. Calcified Greaves. We are on like Donkey Kong. We do have to flip a settlement event. Hopefully we don't get one that archives returning survivors' heavy gear, like cracks in the ground. Shapes in the Darkness. And Glossolalia. We will do Shapes in the Darkness. 2 survivors. run around in the darkness together. They roll a 9. They gain 1d5 insanity, and that will be all from that. That was a nerve-wracking turn of events that I did not account for. That is why I did not want to do that guy at that time, and why I had said it the way that I had. But good one, Deno. You're raw dogged. Okay, it's resource time. So basics. 1, 2, 3. Perfect bone. How many perfect resources have I got in this? Love juice. Monster hide. Lots and lots. 2 fresh acanthus. And then some flower knights. 1, 2. I've got 9 iron. That is so good. That's so good. All right, the flowers. We have a lantern bloom. We have an osseous bloom. We have a lantern bud. We have a lantern bloom. We have a sighing bloom. We have a warbling bloom. We have a sighing bloom. We have a sighing bloom. We have a lantern bloom. And we have an osseous bloom. That is done. It's the last time we faced the flower knight. We will spend a bone, an organ, and a hide to do an innovate. And then we shall also make some green armour stuff. So we can make the green folds. We need an elytria, we've got it. We need a lantern bloom, we've got it. We need a cell, we need a gormite. We shall craft that. The green helm requires a beetle horn, a cell, and the old master, which we won't have till next lantern year, and that's when we'll get that. The green boots require calcified greaves, a flower knight badge, and forbidden dance. We shall sacrifice our flower knight badge. What was it? Green boots. Flower knight badge, our calcified greaves that we just picked up. Boom. And we needed forbidden dance. We also need 3 bone for that. So the 3 bone will come from, so yeah, 1 iron, 1 flower knight badge, 1 iron, 1 flower knight badge, rare gear, gone, 1 calcified greaves, which is gone, and 1 3 bone. So we'll spend flower knight resources, 1 bone, basics, 2 bone. Why can't I catch a bone? Sentry fingernails, that's right. Sentry fingernails. It's because I keep eating them. Sentry fingernails. Done. So that builds us green boots and green folds. The last piece is the old master. All right, so because we have Black Harvest on the timeline, we can build gear that requires up to Black Harvest. So we are going to build some more Century Greaves. It requires a Scarab Shell, a Beetle Horn, and 2 iron. And we can build that. Iron, Scarab Shell, Beetle Horn, craft, done. We've built the harness, we've built the greaves. We'll also build a Scarab Circlet, which costs us a Beetle Horn, which we'll definitely not use. We'll use a Sentry Fingernails, a Monster Hide, and a Compound Eye. I mean, we would probably get the Beetle Horn, but Okay, so Century Greaves, Scarab Gauntlet. That actually cost us a hide and a bone, so we'll use, instead of using a monster hide, we'll use a flower. Monster hide and a flower. Hide. Okay. Is there anything else I would like to craft? Filters, craftable, own settlement locations. We're going to bury these straight away. And we're going to bury the Zanbato as well. Lantern gear, yes. All right, so I'm going to make leather and I'm going to scrap smelt. So let's have a look at scrap smelting because I've got a thing. Scrap smelting to make some iron. Spend 3 scrap and add 1 iron to the storage. If we can roll a 4, we do. So we will spend 3 scrap. 1, 2, 3. And we will add an iron to the storage. And then we will scrap smelt again. And we roll a 3. So we will go 1, 2, 3. It's 2 iron. 1, 2. Done. We'll turn leather. So the flower knights, we will go 1 hide. Oh, we spent that. So we'll keep one of those. So leather was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 leather. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We have to spend 2 caustic dung to bury those things. Which is done in underground sow, Deno. So that's an underground sow. We will prepare the farm. We'll just send 1 survivor who's going to die. And that'll just be, I'm sorry, Fen, your service has been greatly appreciated, but you're going to prepare the farm. You roll 10 because you're a champion and you survive. So we add black harvest, 1, 2, 3, 4. And that will be when we will have our rolling armour ready to go. We will nominate 2 more survivors to be embalmers to bury stuff. That will just be Kirk and Derek. So they have to bury the Zanbato and the Century Greaves. Let's see if we can do it. We roll 6, so we bury it very well, and a 1, so we have to spend a bone to bury it effectively. We'll once again spend a perfect bone. These are both buried. Okay. So is there any more hide that I want to turn into leather? I may turn this crab spider and this fiddler crab spider into leather. 1, 2. And I may turn this. Don't think I need an underplate fungus. I definitely don't need a scarab shell, so that's another 4 leather. All right, let's build some blacksmith gear. So we can build lantern male, organ, 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 organ. So scarab wings, I don't think we need them. So I'm happy with the sighing bloom. Sighing bloom. I don't think we need scarab wings for anything. We've already built what we needed with the scarab wing. Rainbow wing belt. Yep. So we will craft ourselves the lantern male. Hasn't this just been a ripping showdown phase? Okay, so the helm, what does the helm need? It needs bone, okay. The greaves, we'll craft the greaves. How much iron do I need for this last piece of... I need 0 iron. So we make the greaves, boom. The gauntlets, boom. And what does the cuirass need? 3 more leather. So we'll definitely make 3 more leather. We have more hide to spend. Gorm, 1. Phoenix, 2. And dung beetle knight. Don't need a scarab shell for that, do we? Skell, beetlehorn, DBK, badge. Scarab shell. 1, 2, 3. Is that enough? Gear. The lantern cuirass. We craft that. Now, I'm really excited about that because when we get the gaming gazebo, we have Topulus with Game Master. And so we're going to be able to turn that into a lucky lantern cuirass and the lantern sword that we made into a lucky lantern sword, which will be fun. Okay, so cuirass, gauntlets, greaves, mail, scarab circlet, green folds, green boots. We've buried century greaves. We've buried Azen Barto. This is what I was saving up for, this phase. This has been it. Next year, we have the secret meeting part 3. We have the showdown against the dung beetle knight, and we finish the Green Armour Set. We could not finish it any earlier than we did because I fucked up a couple of instances, but we have made it in the end. Returning survivors gain 2 Lumi from our our cooking thing. So 1, 2, Jonas, Layla. We have to do some pondering. Deirdre. So Deirdre is going to ponder ambitionism at level 2. Upstart. Destiny's distant call is distracting. Gain 1 understanding and 3 Lumi. Go Deirdre. Roll a d10. 1. Font of ingenuity. Okay. That seems pretty fun. Font of Ingenuity. Who was the other person who had to? Debbie? Yeah, she ponders. No, we didn't take Debbie. Venus. Venus ponders level 2 lanternism. She rolls a 2. What happened to you? We add Haunted. This Font of Ingenuity is ridiculous. All right, I'm pretty sure I just remembered something I was supposed to do, which is a collective cognition milestone, which is when you achieve it, we gain Supreme Stew Meal Gear. And Butchery. Yep, great. We've lost Dream Schematics. I have not yet innovated, so I have spent the resources and I've spent that, but I haven't done the actual flips. Dream Schematics is gone. Doesn't look like I even added it. Font of Ingenuity, great. All right, so let's just flip our knowledge cards here. So these are the 4 that are available in the forum. 1, 2, 3, 4. Seems good. High roll is incredible. So we're definitely going to get high roller on someone who doesn't already have it. Deirdre. Deirdre, you shall buy high roller. You just gained another one, which is called Font of Ingenuity, which is ridiculously cool. Layla. Deno. Deno could get it. Deno will get high roller. So high roller costs a lot. However, you get -1 cost for romanticism, so Deno pays 7 Lumi. Wanderlust. Do I take Dark Eye to increase the range of perfect hits for Jonas? No. Envenom Edge for Venomism is wonderful. We've leveled that up. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. There's way too many cards that aren't leveled up, Deno. You've got to get better at managing your knowledge deck. Keeping it trim, taut and terrific. We've got some endeavours to spend, so we'll definitely do a shrine roll, which I'll put out here. We don't need to do anything with Subterranean Agriculture. That's just letting us unlock friends. Don't think we need to do anything else, so maybe we'll just get some more Lumi. Yeah, or we just make someone a beast. I remember something that is coming and I'm not happy about that. Who is going to be the survivor who dies? Venus is 2, 4, 7. Layla is 9, 10. It's going to be Layla. Oh no, it's going to be Jonas at 11. Do we want Layla to die? Do we want Jonas to die? I don't really want Jonas to die. We need a new Verminist is what we need. All right, let's spend a love juice. Oh, maybe we won't. I'm going to think about it, friends. I've got to think about it. Anyway, easy showdown, easy fight, flower night, cracking jokes. One piece off the green set. It's going well. I'll catch you all next Lantern year. Big dinner out.